Imagine you send 100 units of your products over to the Amazon FBA warehouse, but they only receive 96. Who's gonna reimburse you and how are you gonna get your money back? All of the information in episode 2 of Amazon Decoded. Amazon Decoded is the latest series on our channel right here on YouTube. The concept is we want to provide you all the technical details of selling on Amazon so that you can succeed and thrive. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave me a comment in the comment section below. And if you want an A to Z training to learn exactly how Amazon works, you'll find my latest free training, link in the description box if you want to register and get started with the training. The good news is, as an Amazon FBA seller, you are eligible for reimbursement if things happen to your inventory. There are 4 main reasons why Amazon might reimburse you. Number 1, lost Amazon FBA inventory. Basically, Amazon loses your inventory. They misplace it somewhere in the FBA warehouse. Number 2, damaged Amazon FBA inventory. If somehow the units are damaged inside of the Amazon warehouse or from the Amazon warehouse team, then you are also eligible for refund. Returned Amazon FBA inventory. You know, when a customer returns the product, the Amazon team will directly reimburse them. However, what if they don't actually hand over that product back to the Amazon courier team? So that unit actually is lost and you are also eligible for reimbursement. And finally, if Amazon actually disposes of your inventory without prior notice or without your consent. Of course, there's a long list of policy really details that you need to know, because sometimes even though these things might happen to you, you might not be eligible because there's things related to the health of your account, what your status is as a seller. So let me show you quickly how you can find a little bit more details about that. So for reimbursement, obviously Amazon has a certain type of policy. You can go ahead and check all of the information in this page. I will leave it linked in the description box of this video. But mostly Amazon also need to know that your account is okay and it's doing very well. And most importantly, there is a certain window of claim as to when you can request. So you cannot request any reimbursement earlier than 14 days because it takes 15 days for an inventory, for a shipment to be fully delivered over to Amazon, as an example, and fully received. And you have up to 6 months from when the products were sent. So you can't, like 2 years later, decide that you want to ask for, if the units were missing, that you want your reimbursement. Same thing, other thing for damaged inventory or misplaced inventory or even customer damaged returns. You can also request some reimbursement if possible. Now that you know all of the information, how can you actually get reimbursed? So let's go back to my initial example. Let's say we sent, or you sent out some inventory over to Amazon. However, they didn't receive your full inventory. How can you open a case and request Amazon to give you back your money? Let me show you. To request reimbursement for units that have not been received by Amazon, you will require 2 main documentation. You will require to have proof of inventory ownership, and you'll have to have proof of delivery. Sometimes these might be tricky as to how you have the ownership, and maybe you don't even have these documents. But now that you know, be prepared to have these types of documents in case anything happens. Now, how can you know if Amazon didn't actually receive the amount of units that you have sent? You simply need to go to your FBA shipments dashboard. To go into this dashboard, you need to click on these 3 lines and you need to choose inventory and then go to manage FBA shipments. You will get into your shipments, and any shipment that's still in receiving is basically still in receiving. We can't do anything. We have to look at the status of closed, which means the units have been fully received, and then we can figure out if there's something missing. As you can see here, we have one potential problem. We sent 68 units. However, Amazon only received 64 and the status is closed, meaning now we can try to reconcile what exactly happened. Let's click on the shipment ID. When you click on the shipment ID, you'll be sent to this page where you can find some additional information about the actual shipment. You can see all of the status, and right here you can see that there has been a discrepancy between the units that were received and the number that was expected. Now, right here, you've got to click on problems, and then you'll figure out what you need to do if there's any problems. Amazon sees that there's no problem because they're certain that we only sent 64, even though the shipment plan says 68. This is where you need to contact Amazon to try to resolve the problem using the documents that I just showed you. Now, if this way seems to be a little bit too complicated, and if you've learned anything from watching this first part of the video, make sure that you have some type of proof so that you can prove to Amazon that you actually did send the amount of units that you claim you have sent. So things like images from and pictures, some type of a written proof from your courier or your shipping company might be very valuable and useful. But let me show you a different way so that you can confirm and check, first of all, whether you are eligible to claim reimbursement for that shipment, and a different way where you can open a case with Amazon support and also request some money back. An easier way to try to resolve the problem is to simply go into your help page inside of your Amazon Seller Central and click on Contact Us. Once you get to the Contact Us page, just click on Selling on Amazon. Normally, it's best to choose Fulfillment by Amazon and click on Existing Missing from Inbound MFI Shipment Issue. You just need to add a little bit of information, such as missing locate units, Amazon FBA. I would suggest that you just add your shipment ID so that they can get started with checking out what is happening. So put your Amazon shipment ID, and then basically they're going to give you a bunch of information, but we want them to investigate further. And then you can just hit the submit, send, and they'll start investigating. Obviously, once you do this, a case will be created so that you can follow up with the case in the case log dashboard. Now you know all you need to know. Let me know what I should film for you next in this Amazon Decoded series. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. I'll see you in another video with more information. Bye.